toute la vie de la F1, tous les grands prix sur Facebook, page News F1.
To begin, can you tell us when was your first love for motorsport and how did you find out?
Well, I like motorsport and just at the beginning on the go-karts. Now when I start racing, I was already 18 years old.
Yeah. However, some said that your father was not so fond of this passion.
No, I start racing. What my father didn't know, that's reason. Even I use my mother's name for him doesn't know the thing.
And after a few years in karts, you go to Formula 3 in '77 before being champion of England the following year. A year to learn and the other to win.
Well, after the go-karts, I did a Super V in Brazil for 3 years, and after I went to the European Championship, and I decided to go to the English Championship because it was cheaper and was more. I was looking from the Formula One people, and in 77 I did the European Championship, and 78 I went to the English Championship.
And you got on the rear the first of your three title. What is the best title for you in Formula One? The best of the three titles.
Well, everyone was very important for me, but I think the third one was my best one.
Yeah. In '83, you won your second title with Brabham. We seemed to be like a second family for you. What are your best memories of this year and of your 6 years with Brabham?
Yeah, it was 7 years with Brabham.
Yeah, 7 years.
It was good. Brabham was a good team, and we won 2 championships with 2 different cars, different engines, and different tires. It was a good learning. It was a good time. It's all the mechanics together for 7 years to work in. It was quite good.
In '86, you're signed with the prestigious Williams team, and you become champion for the first and last time the following year. Do you think the title you had escaped after your serious crash in Imola, at Imola?
Yeah, 86 we lost the championship because we started to fight together with the teammates. That was completely wrong, and we lost the championship for Prost. And after in '87, I separated the team.
Yeah. Two teams in one team.
Yeah, to try to win the championship because every time we have advance, we have to fight with the same driver. In that case, I hide my information to win the championship.
After a difficult transition from Lotus, you signed with Benetton and got your last 3 victories. Many people said that you were unmotivated by a succession of a small performance car. Is it true? You had really no pleasure to run in Formula One?
Lotus was a very bad car. We didn't have any engines. And the Benetton Auto was not. We didn't have very good engine in those times. And when you don't have a car, of course, to able to win the championship, you lose a little bit interest for sure.
You stay in Formula One has been proud with world titles and 23 victories. But when you are 40 years old in 92, you decide to attack the Indianapolis.
No, it's not true. I stopped racing in '92, and I been invited to do Indianapolis 500, one race.
Okay.
I went there to do one race. I didn't want to race in up. I stopped racing cars, and I went there to do one race, and that's it.
It was the challenge for you.
Yeah, I want to do Indianapolis 500. I want to do Le Mans. There's two things that I want to do.
Yeah.
A part of Formula One.
Unfortunately, at Indianapolis, you have a very serious crash during the test. How was your recovery? And should you have some change today?
For me, it was very good because when I have this big accident, I realized I could not race anymore, even if I want, and that's the reason I started to work very hard in another project, and I went very well. And for me, the accident was a good thing to happen.
And what are your memories from Le Mans?
Well, I never finished one race. Every time
but
the car broke down.
Oh,
it's very good. I would like very much to in those times to race, but we never finish. I always have the accidents of some drivers, and it's bad when you. For the first time in my life, I raced in the car together with another drivers in a long race, and things happen with another drivers all the time, and I was not happy with that.
What do you think about the new duo from Alonso and Raikkonen?
Huh?
What do you think about Alonso and Raikkonen on Ferrari?
It will be good. It's good to see.
And Ricciardo on Red Bull? What about Ricciardo on Red Bull? A good choice.
I'm a little bit out of Formula One now. I don't know how to say it.
What was in your eyes your greatest rival in Formula One?
Huh?
What was in your eyes your greatest rival in Formula One, and why? Your best opponent?
Well, depends of the year, I think the worst is to have a competition inside the team. That's the worst, because the driver is learning what he's doing and he knows everything what you're doing. That's the worst. When you have a competition with another team, it's very good, but with the same car, it's more difficult.
And the next weekend, the World Series by Renault will go through to the Paul Ricard track circuit. Do you want to stay a little more in France to watch this event?
No. Don't give a shit.
Last question, can you tell me something in French?
In French?
Yeah.
Tirer un coup.
Tirer un coup. Okay.
Something?
Yeah.
Tailler un pipe.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Marcin.
Toute la vie de la F1, tous les grands prix sur Facebook, page News F1.
I feel like 10, 91.